Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama. Where I watch?
Popeye.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. That prince on your screen, his name is Josiah McCalla. Josiah is Chantal Blake McCalla's son. Now, if you have been following this channel, you would have known that Chantal's demise is very personal to me. Soon and very soon, I'm gonna be back with an update because I have some questions for Fitzbailey before he goes into retirement. Anyway, Prince Josiah, you celebrated your birthday recently. Grandma Sue, she was unable to send the greetings because there was no electricity due to the recently passed hurricane. Prince Josiah, I know that one day you're gonna be seeing this greeting. Just know that your mom's side of your family, they love you very much and they would do anything to see you and your siblings right now. One day, Prince Josiah, one day you're gonna find out that your father Shane, he's the guy who is responsible for what happened to your mother. Prince Josiah, one day you're gonna be knowing the truth. Here is hoping that you had a wonderful birthday and may you live to see lots more. In the news today, this one took place yesterday morning, Thursday, August 1, about 7:30. It took place at Awful Gully in the Cambridge area of St. James. We are learning that a joint police military team, acting on intelligence, they searched a 2-story concrete house in the area. We are told that while they were searching that house, the police, they obtained further intelligence which led them to search a large vegetated area behind the 2-story house and bingo. 2 buckets were found hidden in a tree. The buckets were searched and they were found to contain 1 M16 magazine, 2 Glock 9mm magazines and 8 other 9mm pistol magazines. A total of 347 rounds were also found in the bucket. These included .380, 5.56, .40, .45 and .44 Magnum rounds. 5 persons were taken into police custody pending further investigations. Intelligencers, big up on yourself, and St. James Police and the soldiers, job well done. Over in the parish of Westmoreland, 4 persons were taken into custody following a gun and ammunition find by the police. We are learning that Wednesday night, July 31, about 9:30, a team of police officers, they were on patrol at Mielas Avenue in the Savannah Lamar police area when they saw a group of guys standing in a yard. It is said that on seeing the police, the guys began acting in a suspicious manner. The police, they stopped and they carried out a search and bingo. 1 black Taurus G3 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 9 9mm rounds, were found. The 4 males who were in the yard, they were taken into police custody pending further investigation. Westmoreland Police, job well done. This next incident, it took place yesterday afternoon, Thursday, August 1, about 1 o'clock. It took place at Giggles Paradise Bar at Glasgow Crescent in the St. Anne's Bay area of St. Anne. We are learning that the bartender in her late 20s, she was on the job in the bar when a guy walked in and ordered something. The bartender, she was in the process of serving him when he pulled a gun and juked down the bartender. He then proceeded to rob her of cash amounting to almost 130,000 Jamaican dollars and cigarettes valued at over 40,000 Jamaican dollars. The hoodlum, he then made good his escape on foot in the area. Just like that. In this next report, the Westmoreland police, they are searching for two brothers. One is Ricardo Ewen, but he's popularly known as Papa, and the other one, his name is Kimani Ewen, but he's popularly known as Manny. We are learning that a guy, he's known as Chad, and he's in his early 20s. We are getting unconfirmed reports that Chad and the two brothers, Papa and Manny, are cousins. So we are learning that in the afternoon on Wednesday, July 31, Chad and Papa, they had a dispute. In the night about 8 o'clock, Chad was at a shop in the Hudson Street area of Savannah Lamar in the parish of Westmoreland when he was confronted by Papa and Manny. It is said that both brothers, they used knives to inflict wounds to Chad's hands and his chest, causing serious wounds. Chad, he managed to run off from his attackers, but he collapsed and fell. Both brothers, they then made good their escape. Chad, he was rushed to hospital where he was treated and admitted in a serious condition. So, Papa and Manny, they are wanted by the police. Over in St. James, this one took place at the Burger King at Westgate in Montego Bay. We are learning that Wednesday night, July 31, about 8:30, a guy in his early 20s, popularly known as Rojaye, he went into the restaurant where he purchased a meal. He was coming out of the restaurant when he saw two guys standing near to the entrance. We are told that the guys, they then asked Rojaye, "Bad man, why you are pre-with her?" The guys, they already had knives in their hands and they used the knives to inflict some serious wounds to Rojaye's neck, his face, his abdomen and his right hand. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape. Rojaye, he was rushed to hospital where he was immediately rushed into surgery. He was admitted in a serious condition. Now, up to the time of recording this video, we hadn't gotten any update as to Rojaye's status. The mayhem. In this next report, we are learning that late yesterday afternoon, Thursday, August 1, about minutes to 7 o'clock, a guy popularly known as Chukum, he was standing in front of a shop at Miami Bay in the parish of St. Ann when a white Toyota Axio motor car drove up and stopped. Three hoodlums jumped out of the car with guns in hands and they fired several shots at Chukum. Chukum, he managed to escape from his attackers. It is not known whether or not Chukum was hit. The three hoodlums, they then boarded the Toyota Axio, making good their escape. When the smoke was clear, it was discovered that the shop where Chukum was standing received gunshot damage. Also, an apartment nearby, which is occupied by a teacher, was also damaged by bullets. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 15 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. Boy, may I tell you. Now, this next incident, it took place last night, Thursday, August 1, about 9:30. It took place at the Right Stop shop at the entrance of Dirt Lane at Central Village in the parish of St. Catherine. We are learning that a candlelight vigil was being held and quite a few persons were at the vigil which was being held along the roadway. We are told that a motorcycle rode up with two hoodlums aboard. The pillion, he pulled a gun and opened gunfire, hitting a 65-year-old female to the upper right side of her abdomen and her right hand. A 27-year-old male, he also received gunshot wounds to his right thigh. They were rushed to hospital where they were treated and admitted. We are told that the 65-year-old female, she's in a very serious condition. When the police processed this crime scene, 6 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. In this next incident, this one took place last night, Thursday, August 1, about 8:30. It took place at Prosper Hall in the exchange area of Rojaye in the parish of St. Ann. We are learning that a guy, his name is Troy Cooper, but he was popularly known as Slaughter. Slaughter was 38 years old and he was a raft operator living at Prosper Hall in the exchange area of Rojaye. We are told that Slaughter, he was at Jaylee's bar with friends having a drink when a guy dressed in full black entered the bar. We are told that the guy, he walked up to Slaughter and had a short conversation with him. The hoodlum, he then pulled a gun, pointed it at Slaughter's head and squeezed. Slaughter, he fell to the ground and the hoodlum, he ran out of the bar making good his escape. Slaughter, he was rushed to hospital where he died whilst he was being treated. Our information is that when the police processed this crime scene, 1.45 spent shell was recovered from the scene. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you'll be one of the first to be notified. In the final story for today, on Monday of this week, I carried a story. Now, let me give you a brief summary of that story and then I'm going to be giving you some more information that you're not going to be getting anywhere else. These are the allegations. On Wednesday, July 8, 2020, over 4 years ago, that man on your screen, his name is Wayne Anthony Reid, but he was popularly known as Lookup. Lookup, we are told, is either from the parish of Manchester or St. Elizabeth, but he was living at Church Street in the Lucy area of Hanover. The allegations are that Lookup, he was at his stall at the Falmouth Market when a white van came and parked in front of his stall. That van was being driven by that female on your screen. Her name is Tenisha Gardner. She is a 41-year-old police constable living in the parish of Trelawny. It is alleged that Lookup, he told Tenisha that she cannot park the vehicle there. An argument developed and Tenisha, she pulled a machete and slapped Lookup, who defended himself by punching her, and she fell to the ground. It is further alleged that woman constable Tenisha Gardner, she threatened to kill Lookup, who made a report at the Falmouth police station. Lookup, he later returned to his stall when a lone hoodlum came to the side of the fence and opened gunfire, hitting Lookup to the right side of his chest. Lookup, he ended up dying in hospital. Like I told you, the hoodlum who shot and killed Lookup was alleged to be a police constable. I told you that Tenisha, she was arrested and charged for her role in Lookup's murder, but I wanted to verify the male constable's name before I tell you who he is. That police constable, he was charged yesterday. His name is Damane Campbell. He is 40 years old and he was a detective constable stationed at the Westmoreland Criminal Investigations Branch. At the time that Detective Constable Campbell was alleged to have committed this murder, he was on suspension, or maybe he was dismissed from the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and here is why. Listen me out. On Thursday, March 14, 2013, shortly after 12 midday, over 11 years ago, those three guys on your screen, they were shot and killed by the police at the Shrewsbury housing scheme in the Petersfield area of Westmoreland. The one to your left was a 28-year-old firefighter named Andrew Brydson. Beside him is his brother, 24-year-old Triston Brydson, and their cousin, 38-year-old Kingsley Green. They were shot and killed in a shop in what the police claimed at the time was a shootout. The police, they also claimed that 2 guns were recovered from the scene, but residents of the area, they took to the street for days. They protested because they claimed that the 3 men were killed by the police in cold blood. Indicom carried out investigations, and in August 2013, the 2 police constables who were alleged to be involved in the shooting, they were charged for murder. One was Kenroy Hines, and the other one was none other than Damane Campbell. The same Damane Campbell who is now charged for killing Lookup. But not only that, listen me carefully. On Tuesday night, April 2, 2019, about some minutes to 10 o'clock, a team of police officers from the Narcotics Division, they intercepted a pickup and a car in the Big Bridge area of Westmoreland. When they searched the 2 vehicles, compressed ganja weighing over 500 pounds and a quantity of loose ganja were found in them. One of the drivers for one of the vehicles was none other than Detective Constable Damane Campbell. He was out on bail for the triple murder of the fireman, his brother, and their cousin. Constable Damane Campbell, he went to court where he pleaded guilty to the charges. In October 2019, less than 6 months after Damane Campbell was held with the weed, he appeared in court and he was fined 15,000 Jamaican dollars, or 6 months in prison plus 9 months suspended for 2 years for possession of ganja. He was also fined 600,000 Jamaican dollars, or 6 months for dealing in ganja. I am told that the charge for trafficking ganja was dropped because he pleaded guilty. He was also charged with breaches of the Proceeds of Crime Act, but that case should be tried in the circuit court. So he was granted bail in the sum of 300,000 Jamaican dollars to appear in court. So, based on the allegations, Constable Campbell, he would have killed Lookup after the triple murder charge in 2013 and after the drug trafficking charge in 2019. Now, I am told that the triple murder case, it is slated to be tried in Trelawney. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sound country back, give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a play blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica.